Buddy, welcome to my little corner where there is no wrong way to play with paper. I hope you're having a good day. We are going to be doing layout 1 for Collections Obsession. This is for the month of November. You should have already seen the collection share. I like to do that. Collections Obsession is with my crafty friends over on the Facebook group Crafty Low or No Spend with Miss Scylla and a bunch of my other friends. The list is below. Check out the other creators. They do some amazing things. We all pick different collections and play with them all month long, whether it be cards, a project, layout like I usually do, but everyone does something different, and you will see different papers and ideas, and they're amazing. I just love them. So I'm using Kiwi Lane all month. If you know, you just know, but if you're new here, that's what I am using up my kit. I have made the decision not to sign up for their kits, but I do love Kiwi Lane. I do have that in the description. I wish I could just buy their paper, to be totally honest. I have so many stencils, you guys, from the 2.5 years that I got kits. I mean, look at all these stencils. Like, I have all these stencils. So, and at the end of this, I am going to purge some of them. I'm not gonna keep them all, so I'll do a giveaway at the end in December, but I don't need this many. I don't need more, and you can buy some things a la carte, so if I see one I like, I'll just buy that. Please, Kiwi Lane people, just sell your paper. I would love to buy it. Okay, so I have made that decision, but we're going to continue to play with Kiwi Lane through the rest of the year and use up the rest of these kits that I have. All right, this time I used, because every kit comes with templates, and I used, oh my goodness, I can't grab anything. I used the teapot one. If you watched the collection share, you know that these were in the kit, and I also used this banner and this, and all I did was trace them and cut them out. Now, let me get this out of my pile. I do go ahead and color it. I used one of the cut-aparts that are included in the kit because I am doing a layout about being in a restaurant, so I thought that was really good. I love doing this. You guys have seen me do this a lot, where I will try to use the sentiments off the cut-aparts and use them with my templates. Just why not, right? Might as well. So I have, let me pull all my ephemera and stuff over here. I'm going to take, this is just a base, right? It's 2 of the papers. It's going to be a 2-page layout. And I've cut this one down. This one's 4 inches. This one's 8 inches. And so, nope, this one's 5. I don't remember, y'all. I think it's 5. I don't remember, but I cut it down. This was 1 piece of paper, put half here, inked everything. Okay, then I'm going to put my banner here for my title, and then this here is this. Okay, now I could, keep in mind, I've shown you this before, I'm not going to do it in this one, but you could take a marker and you could trace this and get more detail. I'm not going to. And I did cut this out a second time, and if you notice, I tucked it in here, okay? But this side, this time I'm gonna use the darker green, okay? That's going to be where my title's gonna sit and where we're gonna make maybe a little cluster. I don't know. That's when the trial and error starts. But from right there, that's where I know I want, and I know this is a restaurant called K-Pot. And it warrants a 2-page layout, because let me tell you, this meal was fun. I've never been to a place like this. And in losing my weight, I promised my husband I would venture out more, because I've expressed this before. I don't enjoy going out in public because people are very judgmental of heavier individuals. But I'm pushing myself, and I have lost a total of 61 pounds. 61. I'm so excited. I still have a lot to go, and I'm not exaggerating that. I still have over 150 to go. We'll get there. One day at a time. One day at a time. But, so this meal cost, I fit in the booth, number 1. That was super exciting. If you know, you just know. If you're a heavy girl, you know. And number 2, this meal cost over $250. What? When did going out to eat? And I had to cook my own food. We'll talk about that more. I was like, what? So that I warrant a 2-page layout, because I'm going to talk about all that in my journaling, which is going to go, I used another one of the cut-aparts. They come in many different sizes, and I think it's going to go here. Then I decided, because I needed to cut 2 of these from the template, I have a little piece of this left, and I think I want it down here. And then that's as far as I've got. We gotta do some trial and error. You know me, only get so far, and then it's just hit or miss. We guess where things are gonna go. Okay, so what I've done is I've got a lot of scrappy goodies from my fellow crafters that swap with me over on Ginger's Corner Facebook group, and I'm going to take all these made embellishments. As I go through them, we'll talk about who did or didn't make them. Then I have, this is some ephemera that I had left over from, I think, a Cartabella line or an Echo Park out of my kitchen kit that I have for my recipe. And then I have my teapot. Now I think my teapot's going to go over here in a larger cluster. And then I think I want a little something here and a little something there. Don't know that that's how it's going to happen, but we're going to try. We're going to try. Okay, so let's just start. I kind of think this whole cluster, this was made by Debbie J. Love Debbie. She has been swapping for a long time. Absolutely adore her. Love the texture on this. Now, the reason I picked a grill is because this right here, you grill your own food at K-Pot. You guys have probably been there. I don't venture outside of my own house that often. I don't like to. And so I loved the grill and wanted to include that. And I like the papers. They match really well and all of that good stuff. So you each get a pot and you pick what broth you want and they bring it to you. And then you order meats, right? There's like this little pad, like it's a tablet, and you order your different meats and your different vegetables. And when you're dieting, okay, I'm gonna build clusters while we talk. When you're dieting, it's not always easy to eat out and eat healthy. It's just not. It's a lot easier not to eat healthy. So I think I made this. I did make this, and I don't know who made this, but it was not me. It was a swap for sure. Maybe I could go like that. Anyway, so this place, I was really excited to go here because I could eat healthy, grilled vegetables, broth, and some grilled meat. I mean, easy, right? I did, however, learn to take advantage of the sauces. They have like a buffet, and you get up and you get your own sauce making things. Well, well, there's this little grill plate that sits inside of this grill right here in the middle of the table, because Junior was sitting next to me. This is me and Junior. And like, we put too much sauce and we burnt. So they had to come switch out our thing. We didn't know. We'd never been there before. We learned, but we didn't know. Anyway, so it was a healthy place for me to go and eat. I got the mushroom broth. Didn't like it. Jill, she got like a vegetable broth, the best broth. And my husband, I think he got beef broth. It was okay, pretty bland. So you learn to like, you had to make your own seasoning. I'm thinking, this is $200. I gotta season my food too. Yeah, I was like, no, I don't like that. I don't think I want that there. Anyway, so it was definitely a fun experience. It was delicious once we figured it out. And here's the thing that gets me. I kind of, maybe we can go like that, is on the bottom of the menu when you're ordering, they flat out tell you that if you waste too much food, like you order something and you don't eat it. So let's say you order 2 orders of chicken and then you don't eat one of them, they'll still charge you for them. They'll charge you a surcharge, a waste charge. So, I mean, you expect to pay for it because you ordered it, but if you don't eat it, they'll charge you extra for not eating it all. It's like, which, I mean, I don't know that that's bad, but at the same time, I'm like, if I already paid for it, what difference does it make if I eat it or not? You know, who knows? I don't know. I was a little frustrated. It was definitely not something we would do every day. I'm going to kind of build maybe a cluster here. Oh, who was this made by? This was made by Janet. She goes by GM Grandma Barnes, but I know her first name. I'm pretty sure it's Janet. I hope it's her. If I got it wrong, I'm sorry. Anyway, so yeah, it was definitely a fun experience, but I definitely will not do it all the time. Jill's already said she wants to go there for her birthday. So I guess that's where because they get to pick where we go on their birthdays. So we'll probably go there for her birthday, but that will probably be the extent of it. Now this one was made by my crafty friend Barb. Love Miss Barb. And so I think I am going to ink it though, because I've already inked everything else. So, and you can order noodles, you order rice. It is kind of like a Korean barbecue place is the concept. And I thought, Jill 100% used chopsticks. It was hilarious. This right here is my husband's chopstick. It lasted about 2 seconds before he got rid of it and got a fork. Junior does not even attempt it. He won't. Nope. But I do. Jill and I do. She does much better than I. She's very much into sushi and all of that. And you can order sushi. Wasn't that great. It really wasn't that great. But we tried it. We can say we tried it, right? I'm just going to play with this cluster. You guys know, trial and error. I do like that. Now, I was afraid that I kind of knew I wouldn't do a big cluster here. So just because I could, I had a little bit of this paper left that I cut the scallops and the banner out of. So I just took a scallop punch, my EK Success one, and I figured if I needed to, see, that'll give it some contrast. So that's all I'm going to do. Maybe we could just have one come. Maybe it needs to go over here to the side. Yeah, I like that. And then maybe one last one tucked in there. Woo, I like that. Maybe I need to cut some more. Do I? Maybe put one over here? No, I think we're good. All right. So far, I'm liking that. I should just chitty chat more often. No, I do not need to talk more. How many of you like, no, please do not talk more. I do think I'm going to push this whole thing up like so, because I would like this journal, because this is where I'm going to journal and talk about it. I do think I want that even with this photo. It makes my eyes happy. Makes me happy. All right, K-pot smells good. Or I could put this right here up on foam, just because we love good food. We do. Who doesn't? Like, it's just yummy. It's just yummy. I do think I want to ink it though. And while I'm inking, I think I'm going to marinate a little bit. I like how this looks. And I'm thinking to myself, do I want the K-pot smells so good? I don't know, because it does smell amazing in there. Because people are using like garlic oil and stuff to grill in the middle. And it's amazing. It smells so good. For $250, I better get all my senses, right? Smell, sight, and taste. You tell I'm a little shocked by $250. That's so much. You can't even go to McDonald's for less than $50 for 4 people anymore. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Of course, I have teenagers, so my teenage son, he eats a lot. Kind of like that, maybe. I like this. I think I'm going to leave it. I think I'll leave it. It's okay. Maybe when I glue it down, I might change my mind. Obviously, I will center this more in the center of the page. I will straighten everything out. You guys know how that goes. And I think I'll use, gosh, I look at these 2 clusters and I want black enamel dots. This one, I'm not so sure. Maybe some red enamel dots, but then they're not going to go together. That's the thing I learned from Miss Janet over on RTS Scrapbooking is do what you've already done, right? Here's how I see this. I've got green. Now I don't have any here, but there is a tiny little bit. I guess you could count that. And then I've got green, right? I've got a scallop. We've got a scallop. This is mimicking a scallop. I'm okay with all of that, okay? Because your eye is going to go here, here. It's also going to go in this direction, right? Then I also see that I have a little bit of red, a little bit of red, a little bit of red. This is minute, but it counts, right? So if I use enamel dots, I'd want black enamel dots, black enamel dots, black enamel dots. Repeat what you've already doing. She taught me that, and I have never forgotten it. I love Janet. If you guys haven't checked out Janet, go to Patreon. She is on YouTube. There are hundreds of videos on YouTube, but her current content is on Patreon. It's $1. $1 stinking dollar a month. You spend more than that at the Dollar Tree. So definitely just look up RTS Scrapbooking and she's amazing. She's amazing. I'll try to remember to put her link below. I used to do every single video. I used to put it in there. I don't as much as I used to, but I love Janet, and she's doing some organizing and she's doing some scrapbooking, and I just love her. Who can't? How do you not love Miss Janet? All right, I'm just over here gabbing. I am going to go glue this down, and we'll talk about whatever I do different. Thanks for hanging out with me. I love that you're here. I hope you guys are inspired. I'll be right back. All right, hang in there. Right, I got it all glued down. Let's see, I did do a couple little things different. I moved the scallop over to here. I added the enamel dots. What else did I do different? Oh, I actually cut this scallop in half and I used the other half over here. I needed it to have another one. I don't know. Just did. All right, you guys, I appreciate you hanging out with me. I am honored that you choose to watch my videos. I hope you like the content. I have a lot of fun stuff coming up. I can't wait. I'm going to be doing less hops and more of my own ideas. So I'm so excited. I got so involved in hops this last year that I didn't have time to do my own things. So that's okay. I love creating with others. I love sharing other platforms. I love lifting up other creators so that you guys can find them as well. And I will still do that, just not as much as I have in the past, because I have notebooks full of ideas that I would love to do and share. And there are only so many hours in a day. There are. So definitely take advantage of this hop the rest of this year, because unfortunately this is a hop that I am not going to continue next year. But for now, we're still doing it, and I hope you will check them out. They're amazing creators, and I can't wait to see what they do. With that, I will see you for layout 2 next week, and I hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.